Pascal Siakam fakes the handoff. Remember him? Also an All-Star and an NBA champion. Finishes with the dunk. Devin Booker, All-NBA performer, hits the three in transition. Wins the highlight without Kevin Durant. The turnaround, KD, so smooth. Then Devin Booker, also turnaround, fade away, just as smooth. KD, pull-up game, even more tight. We're tied at 52. Halliburton with the absolute dime.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people? How the hell is everybody doing today? We're finally back with Sun Streams. We missed 3 games. Yeah, we missed 3 games.
Continuing to go to work.
So yeah, that's not good, but we're back now.
And finishing with the dunk. Then Turner with the tough basket over Kevin Durant. Pacers building a 10-point lead. Benedict Mathurin on the baseline, building that up to 12. But hold on, this is KD and Book. Is a comeback in order.
We missed a lot. We missed a lot when I was gone.
Tyrese Halliburton said,
we missed 3 games or 4 games? I think we missed 4 games, actually.
Then hitting the threes. Here's one from the top of the arc. Then another one from way outside.
Yeah, we missed 4 games.
Phoenix in Indianapolis gets the win at home over the Phoenix Suns, 126-108. That is your final score.
Oh shit, this is game 35. I messed up the title.
Miles Turner also adding 20 in the win for Indiana.
No, it is game 34. Never mind. I'm right. I was right. I was right all along. But while we were gone, during the fucking Mavericks game, the game against the Mavericks, Yusuf Nurkic punched Najee Marshall. And Najee Marshall is a little bitch, and he instigated it. And yeah, I mean, kind of like I guess Yusuf's like it wasn't an aggressive play by Yusuf, but that's just like it was kind of a basketball play. Like shit happens, you know. And then Najee Marshall started, putting his hands on him, and then Yusuf Nurkic fucking punched him, which he deserved. Or Yusuf Nurkic kind of bitch slapped him. And then tried to punch him. So, Yusuf Nurkic got suspended for 3 games. He is now back. So that's good. Bradley Beal has now been benched, which is definitely not good. That's not good. I mean, it could be a thing where it's like, they just want to get him on there, see if a different change of pace is something that's going to help him. For a lot of guys, it does. But it also could be a thing where it's like, this is looking like it's towards the end of it, and he could be getting traded soon. I don't know. I don't want him to get traded, but also, I wouldn't be, devastated if Bradley Beal got traded. But, yeah, he is starting on the bench. Bradley Beal has now been benched, so that's not good. Maybe no! Kenza takes the gum out. Logano hard into the wall. The caution comes out in the crowd wars. Yeah, Jaden. Speak from the heart, Jaden. But yeah, also Yusuf Nurkic, now that he is back from his suspension, he has also been benched. So, that's... I mean, I kind of saw it coming. I was kind of surprised that he wasn't benched before his suspension anyway.
He's a kid that has really stepped up his game. As you said, he's playing an all-star level. And he's been the guy when you go in and beat him out.
For the 76ers, their star player and Team USA teammate Joel Embiid is out tonight. But they still have Paul George and Tyrese Maxey. Shut up, Malachi.
Kevin Durant dropped a cool 35 in the game winner on Philly in the Suns' victory. Durant provided a steady stream of 25-plus points of late and added 7 assists to the score sheet on Saturday.
This game is on NBA TV, but if I were to watch it on NBA TV, I'd have to be watching the Sixers broadcast. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just watching it on League Pass.
Amari Stoudemire, a 5-time All-Star in the Valley of the Sun, receives one of the game's ultimate honors.
For 8 glorious seasons, you brought the power and fury to Phoenix Suns basketball. You truly deserve this night, Amari.
They told me that these got to be short speeches, so actually they told me that it had to be 7 seconds or less. It's a great honor to have been a guy that was able to coach a player of this magnitude, because he is one of the most devastating finishers that I've ever seen.
Dunk on people, we've all seen him tear the rim off, but I think what people don't always understand is the dynamism of an athlete at 6'10" that he possessed. The feet,
Chester.
the hands, the explosiveness, the strength, and the fearlessness. He would go at anybody at the rim every single night.
Lev in the Hebrew language means heart. And as we all know, and you guys have seen, that I play with heart, determination, fearlessness, focus. So as we see this number going to the Raptors, we have to keep in mind that my heart has been given to Phoenix and the state of Arizona.
Cornito's shot worth taking is KD hitting the big shot in the first meeting between these two teams.
Yeah, I'm so ready. It's been a while since we've been able to stream a Suns game. We haven't streamed a Suns game since Christmas. So it's been a while. But we're back, and I'll be doing, I think, well, definitely 3 streams this week. And then maybe 4, maybe 5.
He misses the 2 in the Suns.
I don't think I'll be doing the Sunday one. Honestly, or the Saturday one either. So. I mean, that's football playoffs.
Kevin Durant and the Suns looking for the win. 5 games in 7 days. Woo.
Yep, the schedule does get tough now for the Suns. Chester, go lay down. Dude, go lay down. Go.
Yeah, young boy.
Go.
Just stay in front of him. Just keep your body in front of him. We're good. That's good hoop, right? That's great hoop. Great hoop. You all right, nurse? We'll get it. Keep defending, man. That's all it is. We guard. Now let's do it without fouls. I got him. Hey, I got him. I got him. Mama told me I'm done before. Finish the breakfast. Breezy! I got gunner, I got gunner.
Downtown starter at 6'2" from Kentucky, number 0, Tyree Maxey. 6'7" from Kansas, number 9, Kelly Oubre. At 6'5" from the left.
Phoenix Suns basketball is sponsored by FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Make more. Michelob Ultra.
Are y'all ready for some Suns basketball?
Proud to be the official bank.
'Cause I sure as hell am.
First Bank, baking for good. Member FDIC. Fry's Food Stores. Fresh for everyone. And by Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Achieve legendary status. So you do you at Gila River Resorts and Casinos.
A frosty 27-degree night welcomes us to the city of brotherly love, and we count you down to the Suns and the Sixers inside the Wells Fargo Center as we get a look at our Hero Red starting lineup. For the home team Sixers, they will go with their 21st different starting lineup here tonight, led by Tyrese Maxey. Kelly Oubre back after missing the last 3 games. Paul George, Caleb Barton, and Gershon Yabusele. For the Suns, Tyus Jones is back, joining the 4-time All-Star Devin Booker. Ryan Dunn making his 13th start. Kevin Durant, the 14-time All-Star. And Mason Plumlee, the Suns' big man. Now, for more on this Suns' new starting lineup, let's check in with Sophie Cunningham.
Hey guys, so there's a new dynamic not only for our bench players but also for our starting lineup. And somebody who has lived up to the hype when his numbers in the starting lineup is none other than our Ryan Dunn. So Annie and K-Ray, I do have some fun facts for you guys. In the 13 games Dunn has started this season, he's averaged 9 points, 3 rebounds, shooting over 44% from the field, and 30.6% from the three-point line, which tops all his numbers when coming off the bench. Dunn scored a double figure 6 times this season, 5 of which came when he started. I am all out of fun facts, so back to you guys.
All right. We expect more from the Spicy One, too. Happy to have you here on the rest of the leg of this East Coast swing, Sophie. And look, Annie, when you look at this lineup change, it comes down to a couple of things. When you look at the Suns' struggles, 4 straight losses, they have certainly struggled through the month of December. At some point, you need to shake things up. And Coach Buck talked about the lineup changes, saying we need to make the change. He talked about Bradley Beal and Nurk, their approach, their thoughts, and he said, look, they are absolute pros. They want what is best for the team, because at the end of the day, it's all about wins. They're all wearing the same uniform.
Yeah, he talked about we're just looking for the best combinations, looking for the success, and